Hi, I'm Ree Drummond, also known as the Pioneer Woman for Land O'Lakes' new butter with olive oil and sea salt. I'm here to talk about one of my favorite subjects, holiday food. I really like to prepare holiday food, and so I always make sure I have plenty of ingredients on hand for the things I'm going to need to cook, including Land O'Lakes butter and especially their new product, butter with olive oil and sea salt. I'm going to use it to make one of my favorite holiday appetizers, stuffed mushrooms. I started by pulling the stems off of a whole bunch of white mushrooms. Then I used a half stick of butter with olive oil and sea salt to saute the caps. I've got them sitting over to the side, and I've been chopping up the stems. I chopped them really finely, and I'm going to throw them into the skillet with another half stick. That is one of the things I love about the new butter product. It comes in pre-measured half sticks. So many of my recipes require 2 to 4 tablespoons of butter, and the half sticks really make it easy. So I'll grab a bottle of wine, and I'll just splash in a little bit, just enough to give the stems some moisture. If you don't like to use wine, you can just splash in some low sodium chicken broth. It'll be just as yummy. Now I'm just going to add in some black pepper, and then I'm going to let the stems absorb all that wonderful butter with olive oil and sea salt and the wine and the pepper. Okay, the mushroom stems are absolutely perfect. So I'm going to turn off the heat. And then I'll add a cup of seasoned breadcrumbs. You can also add panko breadcrumbs, whatever you happen to have in your pantry. And then I'll add a good amount of chopped parsley, a little more black pepper, and because I like a little spice, I'm going to drop in a little bit of crushed red pepper. Just a little bit. Basically, I just need to stir it around until the breadcrumbs and the stems have become one. Just perfect. Now, I've got the mushroom caps that I sauteed, and it's hard for me not to eat these right off of the pan, too. I love mushrooms. I'll just take the stuffing and add a good amount to the top of each cap. All right, now I'll get the rest of these filled, and then I'll get them in the oven. These just need to bake at 350 for about 15 or 20 minutes. And I've actually got a pan that are all ready. They look so good. They're golden brown on top. They smell divine. Now this is just the basic recipe for my stuffed mushrooms, but the great thing is you can change it up with whatever ingredients you want. In my humble opinion, this is about the most perfect holiday appetizer you can have. Holiday appetizer, holiday drink, I'm ready to celebrate. Have a great holiday, everybody.